we're trying in a different room. Take two. Look at all the cereal behind. Messy house, just keeping it real. Okay, Max, are you going to stay here or not? Yeah, if you want, baby. Oh, careful, don't. Okay. Right. Might need a yoga mat. Okay. Let's keep everything crossed. Okay, take two. Let's see if we've got you. Hi Shirley, hi Clive, well done for coming back on. Hi Rebecca, Sarah, Debbie. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't cut out again. At least this room's not as hot as the other room. So, okay, hope you're having a lovely morning. We're going to start off in sitting, so finding a nice, comfortable seated position. So I've done my breath work this morning with the lovely Sonia Lockyer. Check out her breathing course. It's you can do it any time you like, and it's just a really lovely way to start your day. So we're just going to come and sit down, finding a nice, comfortable seated position. And if you've been rushing around, just take that time out just to settle. Full intentional inhale and exhaling out. And just take a little bit of time with your breathing, working all the way into that expansion and contraction of the diaphragmatic breathing. And again, you might like to place hands on ribs or over your belly just to get that feedback, or rest your hands tops of the knees or in your lap. And what's most important is to find your vertical alignment, your spine, nice straight back. Shoulders relaxing down away from the ears. So just starting to let that breath flow in and flow out, finding your own unique pace of breath with the intention of slowing down. A nice conscious breath, but not forced. And as you just sort of slow the mind down also, tune into any little noises. Got no music today, so I'm hearing a little tweeting of the birds outside. Maybe some cool air breezing around your body. Just tuning into all your senses. Starting to take a few deeper breaths, coming back into your body. And then we're going to inhale. Open the mouth, exhale out. One more cleansing breath, inhale fully. sigh the breath out. Blinking open the eyes, arriving on your mat. Really let the chin fall forward towards your chest, let the chest rise up to meet your chin. Find that lovely neck stretch. And take right ear to right shoulder. Maybe weight down the left shoulder, just increasing that stretch. Maybe right hand side of the temple, if that feels okay. Or extending out that left arm, pushing away, imagine you're pushing a wall away. Right hand just tilts the head back up. Okay, we're going to go forwards again, just release, head forward, lengthen through the back of the neck. Roll over, left ear, left shoulder. And yeah, one side's a little bit tighter than the other, what it is for me. And then just drop the right shoulder down, maybe increase the stretch gently. Left hand to the temple, breathing in. Exhaling out. Okay, reach away with that right arm, find the extension. Okay, let's go counter direction. Let the breath lead the movement. Okay, inhale, let's take the arms out wide, reach to the sky, connect down through your tailbone and find that lift up through the arms without taking shoulders up to ears, find that drop down, shoulders behind the back. Okay, interlock fingers behind the head, elbows squeeze forward, we're going to C-shape our spine, so suck the belly in, elbows towards your knees, gaze towards your navel, again a bit more weight going through the back of the neck. Good, inhale. Open your heart, elbows wide. Exhale, twist to the left and extend the arms, finding your twist. Nice spinal rotation here. Choose your depth, so if you don't want to go as deep into your twist, if you feel a little bit tight, hands middle of the lap, top of the knee, or use a resistance stretch. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths. Every inhale, find that height. And every exhale, wring out your spine, relax the shoulders, and let your gaze follow past the tip of the nose. And slowly unwind, reaching up, big stretch. Interlock fingers, elbows squeeze forward, a rounded spine. Gaze towards your navel. Good, inhale, coming up. Retwist, counter direction, elbows wide. And then we're going to extend those arms, use either that resistance to wring the spine out or soften a little bit, different hand positions. Inhale up, chest up, shoulders down and back as you breathe in to lengthen, exhale into your twist. And let your head follow to the back of the mat, gazing over your back shoulder. Tuning into your breath. And then coming back. Stretching forwards, forward fold, start to open up your hips. Now, again, some of you might stay more upright, be conscious of any niggles in your lower back. The hips feel okay, you might come all the way down. Take a few breaths wherever you are. Find that space. Maybe we'll walk around to the right, place the left hand on top, send the hips back. And coming all the way to the front. Let's come over to the other side, stretching forward, hips back, exhale to fold. And then coming back to center. Uncross the legs, come onto your all fours for tabletop position. Okay, knees underneath your hips, wrists, elbows and shoulders all in alignment here. Tilt the tailbone, stretch through your abdominal wall as you come and find your cow stretch. Exhale, counter pose, squeeze the hips forward, tuck the chin, arch the spine. Coming back to cow. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Good. Let's start with right arm, back of the head, elbow to ceiling, opening up through that chest area and shoulder. Exhale back to neutral. Inhale, opening up. Exhale down. Inhale. Top. We're going to reach to the sky, thread through. Take the knees a little wider if you want to drop the shoulder down and find your either your rotation, reaching forward, or you might like to bind. Threading the needle, breathing in, exhaling out. Good. Unwind. Let's switch arms. So just check your positioning again. Left hand, open up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale at the top. Reach, reach, reach. Come and thread through, knees wide, drop your shoulder down, reach it forward or wrap it around the back. Breathing in, exhaling out. Good. Okay, coming back up, let's do some cycles around your mat, just taking the weight forwards and back. So any kind of movement goes. See how the spine's feeling, see how the hips are feeling. Take the weight over the wrists, maybe change the orientation of your fingers, warming up through those wrists, because we're going to be doing quite a few downward facing dogs. Weight bearing. Last few breaths. Barrel rolling around your mat. Shake the hips side to side. And then we're going to tuck the toes, come up to downward facing dog. So first downward facing dog. Check in, we've got all 10 fingers spread out wide. Connect down through your knuckles. Gaze through your thighs, hips high. And pedal down through those heels, alternate legs lifting. Again, any movement that feels good. Let's take 5 breaths here. Maybe coming through into a plank, hips high, again if you want that little warmth through your wrists. And then we'll just take a few more breaths just in our static position. Good, inhale, look forward, stepping. Let's come up front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Soften the knees, inhale, we're going to come up and stand on Samasthiti. So we're going to go in with our sun salutations, A, 3, and then 2B. And then we're going to go into our flow today. So we've consistently done our sun salutation for a reason, that it is brilliant if you can learn your sun salutations. You've got all really good postures there for a daily yoga practice if you were to roll out your mat at home. So even if you do 5 sun salutations, you're winning 10 breaths, and 5 sun salutations, that's better than nothing, and your body will thank you for it. Okay, so I think everyone can see me here. So we're going to stand up tall. Just connect the toes, fire up through your thighs, lift through the arches. Let your fingers hang, shoulders going out to the sides, and find that length up tall, and a slight switching on through your bandha, your belly. Okay, so we inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, forehead to shins. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Weight into the hands, step back nice and strong into your plank position. So really lift into the shoulders, belly draws in, strong thighs, lower down, drop the knees. If you need to, lie down on your belly, toes point. Inhale, lift your chest for cobra, elbows in. Exhale, strong arms, we take the hips high. We're going to take 5 full breaths in downward facing dog. So Relax the neck, gaze through your thighs and lengthen those heels down to the floor. Lift into the shoulders, arms are active, and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward, step or jump, come up, look up, exhale to fold. Inhale, reach to the sky, extend your mountain, exhale, hands by your side. Let's go again, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze the shoulder blades together, belly draws in, big bend into knees, weight into hands, step or jump back. Find your way to plank, lower down with control. Inhale to up dog, exhale, down facing dog. 5 breaths here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward, step it front, look up, lift your chest, exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up, straight legs, mountain pose, exhale, release, hands by the side. Go again, inhale, exhale to fold. Inhale, lift, and the knees, weight into the hands, step or jump, lower down. Inhale to up dog, exhale, down facing dog. 5 full breaths here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward, step or jump, look up, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands by your side. Surya Namaskar B. So, squat down, strong legs, lift the chest, reach to the sky. Stay low in the hips. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Weight into the hands. So get those heels of the hands flat, hips high. Jump back, lower down. Inhale, lift your heart, look up, strong legs. Exhale, down facing dog. Warrior 1, right foot comes through, pick up the ankle, help it all the way through. Draw up the left heel. See how I stepped my foot out to the side. So I just want to square those hips, square the chest. So I want to draw your left ribs forward, right hip back. We're going to fly warrior 1. Extra breath, connect down for your right big toe. Exhale, fold. Step back, lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Switching sides, left foot comes through. Push through the floor. Warrior 1, make any adjustments. So we're drawing back the left hip, right ribs forward. Good, exhale, fold. Step back, lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle your breathing. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look up, step or jump, look up. Exhale, fold. We finish in our squat. Squeeze the legs together, drop the tailbone, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, standing tall, neutral position. Let's go again. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, lift your chest. Utkatasana, exhale to fold. Inhale, look up, lift your gaze. Weight into hands, step or jump back. Lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Right foot comes through. Warrior one. Exhale to fall. Lower down, nice and controlled. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Left foot through, pick it up, help it through. Breathing in. Exhaling out, extra breath if you need it. And then we fold, step back, find your plank, lower down, elbows in. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, step or jump, look up. Exhale, fold. Find your way to your squat. And then exhale, standing tall. We're going to go straight in for a bit of balance work today. I'm going to pick up the right leg for eagle and wrap it around. If you're feeling a bit unbalanced today, just use it as a kickstand, that toe, or maybe just here. Squeeze the inner thighs together, zip up through your pelvic floor, and we'll take the arms out, right arm in front, left arm underneath. Find your eagle. Breathing in, exhaling out. Relax the shoulders. I'm going to change direction in a minute, that's why I wobbled. See if you can sink a little bit lower. I'm going to go side on just so I can show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so you take the right leg, unwrap it. We're going to lunge back. So finding your way into a warrior 3 variation. And then you're going to bend your standing leg, lift up and find your way into eagle arm lunge. So crescent lunge or back foot down, heel off if you want. Whatever feels good to you today. Breathing in, exhaling out. Lift your heart and extend. Open wide, we're going to find warrior 2. And breathe. Reach forward, elbow to knee. Top arm comes over the head in line with your ear. So we've got a nice diagonal line from that back heel all the way up. Take a deeper lunge, really sink that inside of the thigh towards the floor. Find that parallel alignment. Strong legs come up, reverse your warrior. Breathing in. Exhaling out, sink into the legs nice and strong. Feel that flare through the ribs, opening up through the intercostals, and breathe. We're going to cut with the hands. We're going to take ourselves into a side plank, opening up, and breathe. Any variation goes, and breathe. You've taken the leg up, let's lift into a wild thing variation. And then bring it back. Neutral plank, take a breath to reset. Exhale, lower, inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's take 5 breaths in down dog. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look up. Step or jump, look up. Exhale, fold. Squat down. Inhale. Utkatasana. Exhale. Come back to the front of your mat. So we're going to do that same sequence on the other side. So first of all, get into your eagle position. So switching up the legs, left leg comes around. Remember, you can use that support. Find a spot to focus on. Left arm comes in front, right underneath. Eagle your arms. So I'm going to go side on for the next part of the pose. Okay, we're going to find our balance if it's available. And then with control, step back, find your way into your crescent lunge, or you can have the back heel down. Flare the ribs and breathe. And we're going to open up wide, warrior two. Okay. Nice warm up through those hips and thighs. Strong arms, set that intention as you reach out through all 10 fingers. Sometimes this back arm likes to just get lazy. Reach and extend. Imagine you're trying to touch opposite walls. And we're going to reach forward, side angle pose, deepen your lunge, open up the hips. Turn your chest up to the ceiling and breathe. Full breathing. Good, stay in the legs, belly draws in. Inhale, let's flare the ribs, reverse your warrior. Thighs should be nice and warm. Focus on your breath. Get a good stretch through those ribs. And breathe. Everyone ready for your side plank? Cartwheel the hands. So we're going to step, front foot comes behind, we open to the side, finding your side plank. Any kind of movement. Whoop. I'm going to stick with the tree. Lift the hips, strong work through your shoulders and obliques. Good, we step it out behind, lift the hips. Whoop. Wild thing. And then come on, all the way back. Neutral plank, lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths in down dog. Or feel free to take child's pose if you want to take a child's pose. Okay, we're going to take the right leg up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. And then we're going to open up the hips. Okay, so good stretch as we stack the hips. That right knee's nice and high to the sky. You're getting a good lengthen through your opposite hamstring. Now if it feels good, we're going to go into full wild thing. We've already done one. And lift those hips. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Nice. Coming all the way back to the sky. Extending out. Look forward, come all the way through, warrior one. And then we're going to come into a revolved warrior. So you're going to turn over. So the left hand comes in front of the right leg, reaching out. Flip your warrior, soften the arms. Okay, and then come back, cartwheel the hands to the floor. See if you can take it back, nice and strong to plank, lower through. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here, just coming back, and we do that same sequence, switching legs. Switching legs, open up the hips. And then if you're able to come into your back bend, wild thing. And then coming back. Okay. Sticking with your left leg, reach it to the sky. And then scoop it up, bring it forward. Okay, warrior one to start with. So just take your time, stagger your feet, take it up. And then we're going to come into our twist. And then release. So really giving our waist a good twist today. Okay, and then we're going to forward fold. Nice and strong into your plank position. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excuse me. 5 breaths here, 1. 2, and 3. Inhale, come and find your way to plank. And we hold plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's see if we can transition onto forearm plank and then bring it back up. So like a walking plank or commando plank, I call it. Let's see if we can do 5 more. 1, try and steady the hips. 2, 3, 4, last one, and drop to your knees. Let's take Sphinx pose. Walk the elbows forwards, lift your heart, and let the pelvis melt into the mat. So heavy on those hips, lift the chest, and breathe. Full breathing. Relax those shoulders. Finding that grounding sensation through your pelvis, elbows wide. So just bringing your body back into rest and digest with your breath. Excuse me, after that plank sequence. And then we're going to see if we can lift into a deeper back bend, maybe finding extended cobra. If that doesn't feel great, just stick with Sphinx pose. So you'll soon know if your body's ready to go deeper into your back bends. Okay, and then we're going to come back down. Let's take a half bow position, so bending in the right knee. Really find that openness through your hip flexors, so push your pelvis into the mat. Lengthen your knees and draw your heel towards your glutes. And breathe. So you can lie down or you can do it with the chest lifted. That's also really great. So we're creating lots and lots of length through those quads, the front of the leg. And then switch sides. All the time, tummy drawing in to support the shortening of the back muscles. Let's see if we can come into full bow. So you want to be able to reach the hands behind, grab your ankles, lift the chest, lift the thighs off the mat, and breathe. Feel free to come back to the previous option of your single bow. Good, and then release. Take a little bend at the knees and let those windscreen wiper legs release any kind of tightness that may be going on through that lower spine. Just relax it off. We're going to do 2 more bows if you can. So we're going to let set up, forehead on the mat. Okay, lift up, breathing in, exhaling out. 1, 2, and 3. Release, forehead to your pillow you've made. And then again, if it feels good, soften side to side. Okay, hopefully your back's super warm. Last one. Coming up, 3 nice long breaths. Inhaling, exhaling. 1, inhale. Now exhale 2, inhale, and then exhale 3. We're going to take a nice stretch in extended child's pose. So take the knees nice and wide, sit back on your heels. Reach those fingers forward, forehead to the mat, and breathe. Breathing in, exhaling out. Nice work. me. Gently pull yourself back up onto all fours, toes curl under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Right foot lifts, warrior one. Three-leg down dog, opening up your hips. So well-known fact is your brain doesn't work when you're upside down, or mine doesn't anyway. Okay, opening up the hips. Let's come forward, cheetah pose, forehead to knee, scooping back up. Coming forward, we're going to come across into a little twist, taking it back up to the sky. We're going to go outside of the right knee, hover and hold for 1. If you can pick it up, 2 and 3. Drop it down behind your right wrist, and we're going to slide left leg long, finding our way into pigeon. So if you need something underneath your right glutes, give yourself a little bit of support. If you need to bring your shin a bit more parallel to the front edge of your mat, that might be because you're super duper flexible. So let's just work on letting those hips open, opening up, breathing in, exhaling out. And then gently coming onto forearms. Very conscious breathing, so really try and bring that body into your rest response as you slow your breathing down. And possibly bringing it all the way down. So just taking this time, especially if you're feeling lots of feedback and resistance. I used to get that all the time. Gripping sensation, it feels quite nasty. So just tune into your breathing. And then if it's too much, come and back off a little bit, take yourself out of the posture. Otherwise, if you can, just a few more breaths. And then gently coming up to upright position. So working into your quads again, or mermaid. If it's available to you, just maybe hooking into the crease of the elbow. If you feel quite grounded, if you're quite low to the floor, then you might come into your full mermaid position. And breathe. And then gently release. Ooh, okay. We're going to see if we can come back into cheetah pose. So recollect all your bandhas, scoop up your pelvic floor, push down through the heels of the hands, connect that back toes under. So you're going to lift the knee off the ground, lift the, both knees off the ground, take it back up into your 3-leg down dog. We're going to go right elbow over, scoop it back up. We're going to go knee to nose, scoop it back up. We're going to come into your oblique little twist, cinch, and lower. Pedal through the legs, take any movement that feels good, walking out your down dog. Okay, so come back to downward dog. We're going to go into that sequence again, switching over the legs. So a really nice stretch through the right hamstring now, should feel really nice. Opening up the hips. And then we're going to come forward, knee to nose, head tucks in, lift into the shoulders, take it back up. We're kind of come into the middle, we twist, find the right elbow, left knee, tap, take it back up. Come all the way out, outside of the elbow, hover and hold, lift that knee a little higher for 1, 2, and 3, slide it behind the back of the left wrist, slide your right leg long. I'm just going to get into position. If you're using props, swap it over underneath your left sitting bone. Get grounded, tune into your breathing, and breathe. So if anyone's working with any knee problems, you can do more of a figure of four stretch on your back, like so. Or if your back doesn't feel good in these deep postures, please do honour how your body's feeling and not work and push into pain. We want to focus on that sort of yoga should be done at about 70%, not like 110, like it's maybe a form of exercise. That's why it's a breath practice and more of a mindful movement practice. I know that vinyasa is a bit quicker, but we still want to be really conscious as we move our body to prevent injury. Okay, so probably coming down deeper onto forearms if you haven't done so already, or maybe you're full forward folding. Okay, gently pulling yourself back up. Now, optional movement, we did do it on the other side, but just tune into how the body feels on both sides. We're all tend to be quite unsymmetrical. This definitely feels a lot tighter for me on this side. So I'm going to breathe into the stretch. I could just about do this. I do feel like I'm rolling out of it though. Don't feel that my alignment is that great. So if I had a blocked hand, I'd probably block up here and work the stretch a bit deeper on this side. Good, last few breaths wherever you are. We're going to prepare to take our little cheetah sequence. So we want to be grounded, so we want to connect down through the heels of the hands. Have that back toes tucked in. We're going to lift both knees up off the floor, so lift into shoulders. Tuck your head in, knee to nose. Need to get in position. Reach it back up to the sky. And we're going to take our twist. And then bring it up. And then bringing it out to the side. Good. We're going to come forward, stepping the hands around your wrists and drop into your squat. Oh, I can hardly walk. Coming into your Malasana squat. So again, lots of hips today. Nice bit of hip opening. Really engage bandha, so find that drawstring, pelvic floor scooping up. Strong thighs. Heels down if you can, or roll up your mat, or have some blankets or cushions to push into. Lifting your chest. We breathe for another 5 slow extended breaths. Breathing in. Exhaling out. 1. Breathing in. Exhaling out. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Drop your tailbone down. Let's scoop it into boat pose. 5 breaths for 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Come down. I'm going to go side on. Take a little lift in between. We're going to try and do 4 more. Work the modifications if you need it. So you can come onto your elbows and do either bent legs or straight legs, or one leg if you're working with any weak core or back. Good. Last 3 breaths. 1. Chest up, shoulders back. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Pick it up, head tucks in, lift those hips. Lower down. So we've got 3 more. Let's see if we can go for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift lift it up, head tucks in. Good, let's go again. 1. Makes it better if you smile. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come and lift it up. We've got 1 more 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Oh, strong legs. Oh, well done. Vinyasa. Let's stretch up the front body. Lower down. Oh, that feels so good. Opening up the front hips. Drop knees if you need to. And then come back. Down facing dog. Okay, we're going to come on to our backs. So slide your legs out in front. Shuffle your bottom towards your heels. Lie down on your back. I'm going to just soften off my back. Let those hips go side to side like windscreen wipers. Right, then we're going to get in position for some back bends, different type of back bends. Really fire up through your thighs. Have the knees pointing up to the ceiling, feet hip distance apart. Okay, we're going to take 3 bridge. So inhale, lift your hips. Roll the shoulders under and come and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. 2 more back bends. Slowing down your breath. If your breath's a little erratic, slow it down. Okay, second bridge position. Breathing in. Exhaling out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nothing back down. Okay, I'm going to work the extended variation. Feel free to repeat the bridge. However, if you want to come into your deeper back bend, okay, extend the arms overhead, lift the hips, and come into your bridge. 5 full breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chin to chest, lower with control. And then we finish your back bend, so we're going to scoop the thighs into your chest and just do a little lovely rock side to side. Should feel really nice, massaging the small of your back. Let's take happy baby, knees in towards your armpits. Pull down sides of the feet. It should feel really nice on the lower spine, especially after all that back bending. So have that sensation of your crown of the head lengthening away and the tailbone lengthening in the other direction. So you get that flattening through your lower back. So you get that connection and breathe. And then we're going to drop knees out to the side. Recline your butterfly. Excuse me. So let's drop into a bit of a breath practice. One hand over your navel, one hand over your heart. Let the knees go wide. Let the heels find a connection so they're pushing together. Relax your shoulders. Shuffle around if you need to. Let the head soften side to side. Eyes closed as we take a nice full breath into the back of the heart. And exhale out through the mouth. One more inhale to the back of the heart. Opening out, exhale. And then just keeping the lips lightly pressed together. We're going to take we're going to do a 4-part breath. So we're going to inhale for 4. We're going to hold at the top of the inhale breath for a count of 4. And then we're going to slowly exhale out for a count of 4. And then we're going to retain the breath for another count of 4. And that is 1 square breath. And we're going to do a couple of rounds. So we'll take an inhale together for 4 counts. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, hold. We'll start again. Okay, we're going to all take an inhale and exhale together. Inhale, exhale, 4 count inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold for 2, 3, 4, nice extended exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold at the bottom of the breath, 2, 3, 4, inhale, sip in that inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top of the breath, 4, 2, 3, 4, exhaling, 2, 3, 4, retain your breath for 2, 3, 4, coming back to your inhale, 3, 4, retain your breath at the top, 2, 3, 4, exhaling out for 2, 3, 4, coming back to your retained breath, 2, 3, 4, inhale, sipping in that inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top for 2, 3, 4, exhaling out for 2, 3, 4, retain that breath, bottom of the breath, 2, 3, 4, last round, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top for 2, 3, 4, exhaling out for 2, 3, 4, bottom of the breath, retain your breath, 2, 3, and 4, let go of your breathing, just find a nice comfortable position. If this leg position does not serve you, you might want to invert the knees or lengthen out long. If you want that shoulder stretch, open up, arms overhead, and breathe. So just staying in that nice restful position for a few more breaths. We're just going to move through some really gentle supportive stretches while we're on our back in a nice relaxed position. So no need to move for a little while yet. So just finding your restful breath, fully relaxed. Gently bring a little bit of movement into your body. Slide your hands down your thighs, close your legs back together. Let's draw knees in one by one. Take some circles, working into your lower back. Changing up the circles. And then coming to take the knees wide of the ribcage. Let's come back to your happy baby. Long spine, lengthen through the crown. Rock it side to side. Okay, we're going to draw the right heel onto the top of the left knee and take that figure of 4 stretch. So heads and shoulders fully relaxed down. Just guide your heel into the right position here and just opening up through that hip. Okay, squeeze the thighs towards each other. And maybe find cow face pose, so grabbing outside of the feet. So this is quite intense for me, but I quite like it. Nice squeeze here. And then I'm going to take it into a twist. So some of you might be too intense with the legs crossed, so feel free to uncross the legs. So we're just going to let the legs fall over to the side and then the torso is rotating counter direction and gaze. And then coming back, let's uncross the legs, circle, whoop. And then we'll stretch into your happy baby. And then we're going to recross, switching over. And then again, nice deep hip stretch here. And then squeeze the legs together. Grab the outside edges of the feet if you can. Ooh, really nice deep stretch into your glutes. Or wherever you might feel it. We're all so different, so this is just my own journey, my own practice, my sharing with you. And then keeping the legs crossed, let's take our rotation. Ooh, nice good click if you're lucky. Take the breath into the back of the heart. And then gently release. Okay, let's take one leg up to the ceiling. Don't know if I've got enough room here. Coming up to sitting. Ooh. So we've kind of not done a full Shavasana, so if you want to take one, please do afterwards. I'm just going to come to sit and take you through a little bit more breath work. So we're just going to walk into a forward fold. See if you can go a little deeper from the beginning of class. Should just create a little bit more space in those hips. Let the head hang, belly scooping in to support you in this deep forward fold. And then inhale, coming up. Let's see if we can take same forward fold. We're going to grab opposite elbow and fold. And then inhale, over to spine. So we're going to find our mudra. So if you have lotus practice, you might want to take it, or half Padmasana. Okay. Or if this is completely alien to you, just cross leg. Mudra, thumb and index finger back so the wrists sit nice and tall. So we're looking for a straight arm alignment. Chest lifts, little drop of the chin towards your chest, and gaze to your third eye, that space in between your eyebrows. Dropping into a nice slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. One. Inhaling. Exhale. Two. Inhale. Exhale. Three. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. Good. And slowly just releasing your mudra. So we come to the end of the class. So if you're feeling really sleepy and you want to take a nice full rested Shavasana, please do. Just wanted to share that I'm doing a virtual yoga social eats essential oils class in conjunction with Miko, and they're going to do a lovely vegan picnic this Sunday. So if anyone did want some oil samples, please get in touch via my Facebook page or Instagram, just Lorna Finlay. Yeah, otherwise have a lovely, lovely day. Watch out on Better Together Dorset page. They're going to be doing a donation for NHS. So please do, if you've enjoyed all the amazing work that Kate Cadbury and all the other instructors and PTs have been putting in their time and just making it such a lovely community for us all to enjoy. Please do check that out, and if you feel that you can donate, please do donate what you can, and that we'd be all very grateful. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I shall see you again next Friday. Take care. Bye. You want